Welcome everyone! Welcome to another preview. This is MetalCanyon and we'll be previewing a game by Playway called The Way. And it's a little bit too loud. There we go. I always have a problem with that for some reason. Anyway, what is The Way? Let me start a new game and I will show you. This is her grave. The grave of our late girlfriend slash wife. I'm not sure which it is, but it is her grave. Let's interact with it. Uh-oh. Well, as it turns out, we are a heart-stricken man who has lost his girlfriend slash wife, as I said, not sure which, and he wants to find the way to bring her back. Look at the background, that's really awesome. Do you remember the days of Flashback, the days of BlackThorne, the days of Prince of Persia, I've already mentioned Flashback, yeah, there we go, flashbacks. Well, those days are back, at least as far as this game is concerned. Anyway, look at these pixel graphics. I love a game with nice pixel graphics, and this is... Look at all the details, look at the walls with dents everywhere, look at the stuff on the floor, the nicely glowing, you know, button over there, the various lights, some of them are brighter, some of them are less bright. It's just lovely. It's just lovely when you look at it. Company-owned housing block. Let's go up the elevator. Dirty as always. Is there anything else over here? I don't... Dangerous alley. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, it's some kind of a sort of a cyberpunk-ish environment that we live in. However, you will see that that's really not as important because, well, our main character wants to bring his girlfriend back via alien means. So we won't be really staying on Earth. My flat. There we go. There's notes here. Hidden Temple of Life, abandoned planet, landing spot, map to the Temple of Life, document, bed without her, soul transfer, more notes, eternal life, notes. You can see that our character has spent a long time researching how to bring her back. He's been researching the way. Cheap takeout food. You can see that everything is very bleak without her. And there is the pod, the capsule. It will be okay. So the capsule is charging. Still raining. I love that. So now we have to collect all our notes. Now this is just a little, you know, intro, a little backstory on what's actually been going on. And we'll see. So let's go upstairs first, actually. We can climb ladders. There's us. There we go, first day. Look at how happy they are. I love the pixel graphics, and she looks so happy. That's so cool. There's the notes. You can run by holding left shift. Oh yeah, most of this is tutorial. So there we go. There's the plan. Going along this thing. I thought it was roads at first. I thought it was a bird's view, but actually it's an underground view of the facility. Get weapons, or get weapon, transport body, and steal spaceship. So obviously this is not, you know, a company sanctioned mission we're doing. This is our own stuff. You can hold crouch, we know that. There's another document here. To Major Tom from Expeditorium. This is the company. Dear Tom, accept our sincere condolences for the tragic death of your wife. Oh, there we go. Wife. And our employee. We will cover the funeral expenses. Sincere condolence. Expeditorium AI. Oh, brilliant. So it's even been sent by an AI. I actually didn't see that one last time. So there we go. There's the before the landing. So this is, as you can see, a picture from a spaceship of a planet. So that's pretty cool. Hidden Temple of Life. Hidden entrance. Weak source. Let's check the notes. There we go. Completed. Collects all of your notes. The pod has charged up. And now we can disconnect and take the capsule. We're ready to go. Now, okay. So, instead of me just, you know, reading out loud what's actually going on, let me talk about the game a little bit. Now, I'm an old school gamer, and I loved BlackThorne, I loved Flashback, Prince of Persia, and so on and so forth. So, it was pretty awesome. So I'm already, you know, biased towards liking this game. Also, let's use the intercom. I don't want to alert the security. Also, what you really should remember is Another World. That's the game that this game strikes me as, you know, the most similar. So let's go over here. Over that, press the button. There we go. And now we can bring the company car closer. All right. And, I mean, even the developers say that, you know, Another World and similar games have been the, have been what they were going for. It's closed. Oh. That has been their, you know, inspiration. I can go to security over here. Now, right now, this is sort of a stealth game. We'll have to avoid these lasers over here. Now, the reason I can go over them is you can see that they're sort of very red, and now they're gonna turn, well, almost transparent. So we can go up here, but we have to avoid all these guys, because these cameras and the turrets and everything, they will spot you, and they will, well, shoot a tranquilizer gun at you, so not really something we want. Dynamic and autonomous Danda, your best choice for ship AI holographic companion. So let's go up here and to the other side. Now we'll just have to walk through these. There we go, because as you can see, they're switching between on and off in a way, and we have to get past this robot as well, this little sentry here. Now, the one really nice thing about this game is it almost has very, very old school roots and way of thinking, really. And what I want to really say there is the game is not going to hold your hand. You know, it's not going to be go here, do that, and you're done. No. You'll soon see in this next area. So there's a guard. Sorry, Mr. Guard. Shh, only dreams now. I hope he didn't kill him. I think he just knocked him unconscious. So let's use the security console. Let's turn off security. There we go. Everything's turned off here. Unfortunately, only in this building. But now we can actually go into the other place. Let's go out. There's the doors to get out. All right. So now we can actually use this hatch to access the area underground. But yes, as I was talking about old school roots in a way, you can see that the developers have certainly played all these games, and then some probably. Let's see. Locked, generator and air duct access. Warning, due to the current regulations, only one location can be opened at once. So right now we're going to be unlocking the generators. Now, when you first play this, you know, you don't know what you really want. Because, for example, here's the map. We are here. And all of this stuff, you know, has surveillance and enemies and stuff like that. And a lot of the doors are locked. So you'd think, oh, it's only, you know, 2 choices over here. No, we'll have a lot more choices everywhere else. You'll see that. Actually, now that I think about it, I believe that we need the ducts open first. So I can do the unlock generator. What? Oh, why didn't we get the animation? I usually got an animation here. Yeah, wait a second. It's closed. Did I not unlock it? Oh, there we go. There we go. So that closes, and now the ducts get opened, and it's that one that we need over at the bottom. But yeah, the game will not hold your hand. It's not going to tell you over here what to do or where to go. You need to find it out yourself. And of course, like Another World, BlackThorne, and, you know, similar, it's very, in a way, unforgiving. If you get hit by one of these, you're done, you know? You cannot be seen. So we have to go past all of these patrolling bots over here to that console. There we go. And all the time you have this lovely, lovely pixel graphics to look at. So there we go. Amount of collected energy, 30%. Generator maintenance, automatic. Warning, emergency discharge can damage nearby robots. Please make sure the corridor between this console and generator is empty before discharging. So we can try to discharge, but no reason for emergency discharge. Energy level is not over 100%. Let's change the maintenance from automatic to manual. So we can do some, you know, manual charging over 100%, of course. So we can jump, just like in Prince of Persia, for example. Of course, the movement of jumping and such is not as fluid in as in Prince of Persia, for example, but it is more, how should I say, immediate. Because if you remember playing Prince of Persia, when you were running and you wanted to jump, the character actually kept running until he arrived at that particular frame where a jump was allowed. Okay, I have to get up there now. So don't worry about that. Actually, wait a second. Now I need generator access. Let's unlock the generators. Now the coolest thing about this is, when I was playing this for myself, you know, trying to figure it all out, I didn't get frustrated. I was scratching my head, yes, but I didn't get frustrated because everything just looks so nice. Everything is really cool, you know? Let's go past this. Now we have to be careful here. We have to go past these two little patrollers, but we need to press all of these buttons to bring the generator up to, well, over 100. It's turned on now. Let's turn this on. There we go. We can't be seen, of course. Alright, let's turn this one on. There we go. We're at 70%. Phew. Now, as I said, if any of these spot you, you have to restart, because they will, don't see me. You don't see me. Alright, so now we have to press all of these buttons. Now, there's also some puzzles in here, and also shooting, as we will soon see. So it is a lot like BlackThorne, for example, or Another World, really, which, you know, I think the most closely resembles this. Right, so now we're at 110%. So now we have to get out. Goodbye. I have to wait for this little laser camera thingy. Majig. Ugh. Oh crap, oh, it's gonna see us there. Alright, let's just wait over here on our knees. There we go. Now we can go down here. Back here, just let go. And now we can discharge all the stored energy and damage the robots. Let's unlock the air ducts. So this is really cool, you know, it's not just running around and doing things. You can use these terminals, you can unlock stuff and lock it and so on and so forth. So there's quite a lot to do. No, I don't want to... Well, there we go. Now you've seen what happens. They see you, alarm goes on, and they shoot you with a tranquilizer gun. And, well, you're in a bit of trouble. Let's see. Air duct access. Okay. Now, the way the game plays is... it's a lot of fun. You know, you run about, and right now when we'll get an actual weapon, it's gonna be even more fun. Let me just wait for this little thingy to go. So if you fondly remember the BlackThorne, I'm gonna be repeating myself over and over now, the BlackThorne, especially Another World, that was a fantastic game, even though it was very short and also quite frustrating at parts because, you know, you could die so easily. Let's discharge. Discharge initiated. Bang! Look at this. That should clear the way. So now we don't have to worry about any of these because they're gone. They're destroyed. Look, you even destroyed the fans and fried the cables. It's pretty cool. So I'm assuming this machine, you know, uses a discharge when it's sort of close to 100%. Nobody ever really thought it would go over 100%, so it just blew everything apart. Right. So now we can actually go past this robot and through the corridor. And we'll get some serious stuff afterwards. Well, let's run. Fried fan, fried cables. I hope they were insured. Well, we don't really care that much about that right now, do we? And there is the ship. There is the spaceship that we need. Now we can go inside. Look at this lovely pixel graphics. You can really see that they've spent a lot of time doing this and, you know, loving it. So over here, our old team, it says, you find out from the backstory that this was actually your company and a spaceship you were on. So this is the entire team, including, of course, our wife and us. So we kind of know how to, you know, do stuff with this ship. There's the hologram Danda. Hello, Tom. Danda, ship status. The ship is not ready to fly. Alright. Take off. We can't take off because the ship is not ready to fly. And we also don't have the capsule here. So, let us continue. I want to go to that little note over there. So what does it say? Hey Scotty, the fuse died again. Remember to take a new one from the storage room. The one that looks like a lemon. That's quite funny. Now, this is another thing which I want to bring your attention to. See, you know, it just says, the fuse died. Bring the one that looks like a lemon. Now, what would normally today's games do? You would get to the fuse room, and it would say, do you want to take the lemon-looking, you know, fuse? And you would click yes, and that would be it. Not in this game. Not old school style. No, 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 no. You'll have to remember this stuff. Of course, not this password, which is actually quite interesting now that I think about it. But here's the password to the weapon authorization server. Let the security manager know when he comes back from holiday. Now, there's nothing else we need at the moment. We're just gonna go down because we need a weapon. So for that, we need to go back up there where the weapon, where the armory actually is. Now this guy's gonna go back. Don't want him to see me, because that would be kind of bad. They're not very fond of intruders taking their spaceships and such. Oh yeah, we already have vents open, so I can just go up here. There's the security lockers, and there are the laser pistols. Yeah, that's what we want. Now, if I try to take one, it says not authorized, because we're going through this vent hatch and then using the emergency terminal, which is weirdly in a room to which only a hatch leads, and we will add a user. There we go. Let's add a user. Laser weapon user system authorization system, emergency access. Enter password. We have the password. User added. All right. Now let's get back into the into this thing and get our laser pistol. Now this is where the game gets even more fun, because the way combat works is, well, it's modernized pretty much. Bang! Look at that. Now over here we have the pistol and its charge, and I'm assuming that over the course of the game you will find different weapons. And, you know, you can just point where you want to shoot and then click to shoot. So, I mean, we can just shoot everything. It recharges anyway, so that's pretty awesome. Now, none of the robots will be able to stand in our way because we have a laser pistol. Yeah! Alright. Now, let's get back over there. Oh, yeah, wait a second. We also need the archives. Oops. Can I actually open them? Are they... No, we can go here. But of course, normally you wouldn't be able to get past this thing because there are no vents. But now that we have a laser pistol, we can just shoot it. Hello. Sorry, little guy. All right, let's use the console. Spare parts distributor. Now, this is what I was talking about. See, what you want to retrieve? Battery, transistor, fuse. See, it doesn't say, you know, do you want the lemon looking alike fuse? No, you have to actually choose, I want the fuse, enter the input shape, we want the elliptic one, and enter the color code, yellow. There we go, the one that looks like a yellow. Now that's pretty cool. I mean, it's sort of weird that, you know, an actual system would ask you for the shape of the fuse and stuff like that. It would normally probably be like a serial number or something, but that's still pretty cool. The game is full of, you know, little and larger puzzles like this. Let's go over here. Sorry, buddy. Sorry about that. It's you or me. There we go. Can I actually shoot like this? No, I can't. So there's cabinet 1. Access codes. Now, for a fact, this is not randomized currently, but it might be. Now, this is the one I find funny. Quantum. So this strikes me like Star Control. Quan. We want the dwarf one. So 0W SH access codes, 5T and 8E. Now these are access codes for different, you know, parts of the clearance you need to take off, and we will need all of these codes. Hopefully I'll remember them. Now let's go back to the ship. Oops. We can replace the fuse, and then there's going to be a few more things we'll have to do. So, you know, it's a not really a small area, but there's a lot to do over here, which just tells you that the rest of the game is going to be quite awesome, you know, with a load of things to do, and enemies and exploration and puzzles. So let's go over here, kill this guy. Now over here we have the ship accumulators not charged. Charge. Error. Energy level in surface capacitors are not equal. Or, well, is not equal. Please contact the tech support so they can balance the energy using the remote battery. It's also funny that it actually explains it here, but hey, there you go. Display state 462. So that's another puzzle we'll have to deal with. Let's go up here. Hello. And there's the broken fuse. I replaced the fuse. There we go. Now let's use this console. We want the crane state up, and the chain down, and the cargo elevator active. There we go. Now, as I said, you know, I already know what to do here, but when you play this game yourself, you know, you'll have to think about it. So let's go up here, get this thing out of the way. Sorry about that. Sorry. Let's see the note. Oh yeah, that's the password to the weapon thingy. And over here, we have the spacecraft status and launch procedure. What do you want to display? Spacecraft status. See, red dwarf not charged. Permission to lift off missing, departure gate closed. So we need to do quite a bit more still. We have to go ahead past this thing. There we go. Interns, we remind you that the access codes for all the ship types can be found in the archives. Liftoff code cabinet 1, radio code cabinet 2, operational code cabinet 3, and base code cabinet 4. So there you go. That's, you know, that's a little bit of you know, yeah, that's a little bit of a hint as to what you have to do. So let's go up to the control tower. Fortunately, there's no one here. Clearance to lift off, awaiting access code. So now we have to enter the base code. Now we have to go. It's 8E, the operational code is 5T, the radio code is 5H, and the enter lift off code is OW. Granted. There we go. So that's pretty awesome, you know, a little bit of a memorization game, which, by the way, I'm absolutely horrible at. There's the generator cooling unit. Unfortunately, we can't go through the chain fence, so we'll have to go through the other side. Now, right now, we also need to open the gates. So, you know, I really love this. It really feels like, you know, you're one man at night over here trying to do everything yourself. And it really feels like it, you know? You're not just coming here, taking the ship, clicking the button, lift off, and that's it. No, you have to do everything. You have to open the gates, get the permission to take off, because I'm assuming there are some automated turrets that would shoot you down otherwise, or whatever, you know, or an alarm would go off. And, you know, you just have to do everything yourself that normally an entire team would be doing here. So, let's go get our company vehicle, or truck, or van, whatever it is. And then we'll be able to... oh yeah, we also have to deal with the capacitors up top. Oops. Actually fell down there. And there's a button. I never actually stood down here below the elevator. I don't think it would end well. Let me see. Oh, no! Oh, it actually... Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Okay. There. Oh, that was really bad. It actually crushed us to death. That was bad. Well, there you go. Just like another world... Oh, excuse me. Just like another world, this world is full of danger, despite the fact that we haven't even left the planet yet. So, but, well, ultimately, we want to take the spaceship, which we, you know, used our, which we, had our entire team on, and went to that planet to explore it. And now we're gonna go there alone, with our wife in tow in the capsule. So, hello there. And now we need to deal with the capacitors over here, which is another puzzle. Ew. Alright. Now the really cool thing is, there's the battery. And what we do with the battery is, we push it! The really cool thing is that this recharges. In another world, you had to recharge the weapon at different stations, for example, and you never actually knew how much of a charge you still had. Which was kind of you know, weird feeling, but there you go. But it's pretty cool here. Bang! Phew! Alright, so now what we have to do here... At first I was like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to... You know, what? Now if you'll notice, you've got various bars, and the machine downstairs said that the capacitors are not at even charge. Now there's 3 bars on this battery, so... If I put this into this capacitor and then click this, nothing will happen because this is the, you know, charge button, charge the capacitor, and this is the charge battery. So there we go. We took 3 of the blocks and put them into the battery. So what I can do now, we basically need 4 bars on each. So I could bring this over here. Over here. Put this in here. And then we'll need to deal with this. I did that a lot easier before. Wait a second, what am I doing? I wouldn't be doing anything there. No. This goes back in. If I take that one, if I take this one, so now I've got 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So let's put the energy back into number 2. Let's take it from this one. So now it's got 4, as much as we need. And then I will put some energy into this one. Should I do that? Yes, because then we'll have 4. Oops, not this one, but this one. There, we've got 1 here, and now I can put it into the capacitor 3, and then take 3 from here, and we'll have an even 4. Bing! So this is sort of an intro into what kind of, you know, different puzzles you'll have in the game. And of course, it's going to be probably a lot more interesting on an alien planet, because it's going to be alien machinery and such. So, there we go. Seems correct now. And now we can go back and get our company vehicle there and actually lift off, because well, actually, we need to charge... We need to charge the capacitors of the ship, and then we'll actually be done and ready to lift off. But yeah, the game is... Just playing this demo is a lot of fun, and in fact, when you get to the end of the demo, I'm just thinking to myself, oh bloody hell, I want to play more, I want to play more. Actually, when the screen faded after this demo, you know, it ends before you get to the alien... Well, actually, you get to the alien planet, but that's about it. Let's charge. There we go, that's charged. Let's also, I don't know if this is actually needed, but let's get rid of the, well, crane and the chain. But when the screen faded, I was like, oh, on one hand, I would hate if I could see more of the game now, because I don't want to know just yet. It would be spoilers. And on the other hand, I wanted to, because it's just intriguing, you know? So, let's go over and hologram Dan. Hello, Tom. Danda, ship status. The ship is ready to fly. Okay, excellent. So let's take off. There's the pod. Are we going on an unplanned mission? Danda, switch to minimal communication mode. Affirmative. There we go. And now we can actually lift off. Yeah. Alright, we did it. Puzzles, enemies, a little bit of platforming, and lovely, lovely pixel graphics. And now we're actually on the alien planet. I don't know where it is. I don't even know if it's the same galaxy. But there we go. Thank you for the flight. Have a nice day. Alright, so let's go and check it out. Can't believe I'm back here all by myself. The planet is mostly a big desert. Only the spot is lush with life. But it's dangerous as well. I'd better be careful on my way to the temple. And end of the demo. No, I want to know more. And there we go. Here's some, sneak peeks at what we'll be able to do. A way leading through an alien planet. A way full of dangers. Look at that thing. A way you don't have to travel alone. Oh, we got a pet! A way full of exploration and puzzles. Look at those graphics. I love it. It's the only way to bring her back. Look at our guy. He's got a beard. He's actually got gray hair. How long are we stuck on this planet? Anyway, I do apologize about babbling on and on about, everything I was doing in the game, but it just draws you in. As I was playing this game for my, for myself and now for this preview recording, I just kept thinking about Another World and all the old stuff, the Flashback, Prince of Persia and such, and it wasn't in a bad way. It was in a really, really good way. Those days might have been the dark days of, computer games as such. Everything was very sort of basic in a way, but then again, everything was very cool as well. And this brings back that sort of coolness with the pixelated graphics, which are I just love them when there's so much effort put into them. They're really lovely to look at. The animations, while not as smooth as Another World, are still pretty nice, and it just gives me that vibe of wonder, of exploration, of what's out there. I want to know more, and considering that we haven't even seen our wife in motion or anything at all, we've just seen a few photos of her. And the fact that she was our wife in the game and that we've dug her up and put her into the capsule, it's actually amazing that I start caring about, I really want to bring her back to life. You start connecting with the characters, so that part is really well done. And considering just how much effort is being put into this game, I think it's going to be bloody brilliant. Now, they're going to send me a full review key when the game, just before release probably, so we're going to do that, but I'm just really, really looking forward to this. And I hope you are as well. I hope you've enjoyed this preview. I know I haven't really talked about the actual game that much, as much as I have almost done a let's play of the first part, but it just draws you in. It's nice. It's really nice. It's easy to control. The gunplay is fun. The sound effects are cool. I love the pixel graphics. I like the enemies, the initial enemies we've seen. I love all the puzzles you can do. I like the fact that you can interact with the various terminals and such. And you know, what else are we going to see? It's just going to be awesome. Anyway, I'm going to stop gushing about this, but I'm really excited about it. It's just, I don't know, awesome. I'll see you in the next preview. MetalCanyon and his babbling out.